Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste friends. Today is Durgashtami. Ashtami has already begun. So when I am about to present it, I thought I would present the Ashtottari Dasha today, which is 108 years based. See, it is more or less it's a complementary Dasha system to the Vimshottari. Vimshottari is based on 120 years, whereas this is 108 years. And when you, the allocation of the years in this case uh, is Surya gets 6 years as in Vimshottari, but the other allocations are different. Moon gets 15, Mars gets and all that are different, so the total adds up to 108. And if you see here, the sun plus moon adds up to 21, and that is allocated to Venus. Whereas in Vimshottari, sun plus moon would be 6 plus 10, which is 16, and that is allocated to Jupiter there. So Vimshottari is a Jupiter based Dasha system, whereas Ashtottari is a Venus based Dasha system. So Vimshottari can think of as more applicable to spiritual endeavors and final emancipations and all that. For mundane as well as spiritual, both Ashtottari should be a very powerful Dasa system because Venus gives everything. And especially in modern times, it's a material world and Venus is the planet for materiality, wealth, all that we enjoy in life. So Ashtottari is a very powerful Dasa system for modern times. That way, here each planet cover is given, actually covers an arc in the zodiac. 66 to 120 is allocated to Surya, and that there way you can check this table in PBR's book on integrated astrology. And based upon this, depending upon what your uh, moon is at the time of your birth, depending upon the degree of the moon at birth, you have to give, suppose, let us take an example. Let us take, I think I have opened Abdul Kalam's chart, and the moon there is in Scorpio, which is already 210 plus 13 would be 223 degrees 2 minutes. So let me put 223 degrees 2 minutes 30 seconds, which I have already put. So this is Abdul Kalam's chart, where his moon's longitude is to be entered. In case we want to do it for others, maybe you can add my database file and get the moon's longitude from there. And I am defining the dasas per year as 360. So if you want to compare it with Jagannath Avara, I go there, go to Ashtottari, and then there also you can define the definition of years in the Dasha to be 360 days. So that we can compare apple to apple. And I have given the date of birth here. So these are the inputs to be given. What days per year we want to use, what is the degree of the moon at time of birth, and the date of birth. These three, if you are going to specify, then the dasha starting at birth and the percentage of dasha that is left at birth. These are calculated by now a UDF year, which I called it Ashtottari Dasha left, based upon the moon's longitude. You can go into the code and check what it's all about. So, and the 12.87 that you see here is the number of years that is left. So that is written down here. The total number of years based upon the planet that is identified as the starting dasha is also put in here, and the years that are past, and therefore from the date of birth and the years that are past, you get the prenatal date when this dasha starts. So that is written down here, and the start year, and you have everything 17 years and all that. You can just add up. It's an Excel formula thereon. So the Magha Dasha computation becomes quite easy. Let us compare it. How does it figure with see 1927 20th September, it says 19th September. So 22/6, it says 21/6. And there on, so maybe last we can check. 12/4, it is 13/4. 2, 3, Okay, it says there is a slight difference because of multiple reasons. There will be approximations in terms of converting real numbers. So these things can occur. To this extent, you can get the Magadashas here. And in terms of the Antaradashas, the Antaradasha, whatever you want, if you want the Antaradasha, maybe of maybe 2000, when Chandra, you just choose. This is also a user choice. So if you want the Antaradasha in the moon Magadasha, you just enter moon, and then the moon is identified here. It calculates the Antaradasha of moon. Let us check how does it compare with moon Antaradasha for him. Okay, let even the day, starting date is 1/7/2011. Okay, 1/7 is very near, 36, one day earlier. 27/2013 is Mars. So 19/7/2013 is Mars. So Surya is 16/6/25, 17/6/25. There is a slight one day difference here. Maybe because of, I don't think, maybe some approximations here we would have given for the moon perhaps, and some arithmetic errors would also be there. So to this extent, we can now have the Ashtottari Dasha. Even in, you can choose different dashas. If you want the sub-dashas in different, you can just play around with this and get this you can use further on for other calculations. Last video we presented the various Vimshottari Dashas. Now this video we have presented the Ashtottari Dasha in Excel. Hope this is a useful tool to you. Download the Excel file and give me feedback. Thank you so much.